Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls III, Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Fedar was exploring the commercial district of Balmora and found himself here in the Mages Guild. He then joined the Mages Guild and purchased some spells from his new guildmates, including water breathing, which I'm very excited to have. But there are more pressing matters at hand, for you see, Fedar runs everywhere, which increases his athletics skill, which is one of his minor skills, which means that when it increases, it contributes to his progress towards level increase. And since that just happened, and it was at 9 out of 10, Fedar is now ready to be level 5. Before we do that, let's take a look at his maximum stat values. And in fact, before doing that even, I'm going to take off Mentor's Ring, because dun dun dun, he's taken some intelligence damage. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I guess he got conked on the head. It's only 1 point. It's supposed to be 42, but still worth noting. Anyway, his maximum health is 68, his maximum magicka is really 42, and his maximum fatigue is 215. Okay, so we just need a little nap. 1 hour should do. You have ascended to level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. And yeah, I saw that down here. You are awakened by a loud noise. Okay. Maybe somebody, knocked something over. I don't know. Well, anyway, we always increase endurance, so from 79 to 80, because there is no multiplier, unfortunately. And we're going to want to use that ×3 multiplier on strength. And you can see that intelligence is listed as 42 here, not 41. So this shows what it is supposed to be. I would love to increase his speed or personality, but I think intelligence is the way to go. I think that Fedar needs a larger magicka pool, especially considering all the spells that we're buying, because we're going to use them. They're cool. So let's use this ×2 multiplier and increase Fedar's intelligence to 44. Now let's take a look at his new maximum stat numbers, because that is exciting. His maximum health was 68, it's now 76. That's an increase of 8 points. Very, very cool. His maximum magicka was 42, it's now 44. I know it says 43, but yeah, we'll get that fixed. And his maximum fatigue increased from 215 to 219, an increase of 4 points. Let's put Mentor's Ring back on to gain its benefits once again. There we are. So, this loud noise, did anybody else hear that?
Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
Let me out. Let me out. What are you doing? Does anybody else see that? Oh dear. That's the wrong button. Help? Somebody? Your Longblade skill increased to 53. Is anybody else seeing this? No? I'm in the freaking Mages Guild, surrounded by extremely powerful spellcasters, and nobody could lift a finger. They're like, hey, that's your problem. You know? That's your drama. Don't go bringing that in here. Man. I'm going to remember this. Y'all just let him walk in. He was walking around. Then again. Right. I think I get it now. But when he attacked me, your guildmate, that's when you should have done something. Bunch of jerks. Well, you don't get to grumble. You don't get to grumble. I get to grumble. It was an assassin. A Dark Brotherhood assassin. You see that? Whatever. I'm looting. Iron Spider Dagger. Damage health 2 to 4 points for 3 seconds. That's what was hurting so much. Because, yeah, Fedar took some damage there. Ouchie. Well, we'll take that. Actually, we'll take everything. Cool, and we're not encumbered. So that worked out okay, I guess. I mean, Fedar did get a long blade skill increase from that. We need to heal. We need to heal. All better. You're gonna...
How are you?
You know what? I don't think you actually care. Don't give me that. No. Get out of my way. Let me out of here. Let me out. What is this? Thank you. You people. You all did nothing. Whatever.
There is much to discuss, much to learn.
Okay. Hello, Sharn Grob Musgob. I cannot think with all these interruptions. Please leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that Dark Brotherhood assassin's attempt on my life while I was sleeping disturb you? Did I make too much noise defending myself? Pardon me. Well, do you have any duties for me? Speak with Ajira. Okay. Heard any good rumors? Ajira made a bet with Galbadir about who would get to the rank of journeyman first. I hope it doesn't end with more flame matriarchs in the guild library like last time. Ooh, that sounds toasty. Tell me about that bet. It doesn't surprise me. Okay. What do you think of the Mages Guild? A rat's nest. Unsound practices, slipshod scholarship, politics, lame brains and lunatics, but essential for research. And worthwhile for the discounts on services, if nothing else. Moraine Dren here, she's not so bad. Good intentions. And Edwina Elbert, over in Aldrune. Interesting projects. A bit out of touch, perhaps, but sound and sensible. Now that's interesting. Moraine Dren is being referred to as a she. So, perhaps I misgendered Moraine over there, just based on outward appearances. So, my bad. It's just kind of funny because I was sitting there doing the admire thing and going, Fedar, it's not like you can ask Moraine out on a date, which was inaccurate to begin with, but I might have really missed the mark on that one. For a place that still has legal slavery, Morrowind is turning out to be surprisingly progressive. And speaking of progressivism, what are your thoughts on necromancy? In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer loathe necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dunmer summon their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. Well, what do you think of necromancers? No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. Your journal has been updated. Methinks she doth protest too much. Right. Well, what spells could you teach me? You will have to get rid of that moon sugar if you want any services from me. I don't want any trouble. Of course you don't. I don't know how they decide who cares and who doesn't, but she cares, so we gotta dump the goods. The goods are dumped. What? Are you deaf? No interruptions. I can't think. Well, it's not my problem. Let's look at your spells. Strong Feather. Feather 50 points for 10 seconds on self. That is significantly better than regular Feather. What else? Dispel. Dispel 100% for 1 second on self. Got Cure Common Disease on Other. Belina's Soothing Balm. Restore health 3 to 12 points for 1 second on self. That's not very much. And Belina's Antidote. Cure poison for 1 second on self. That might be a good idea. That and Dispel and maybe even Strong Feather. So, let's play the Persuasion game. Here we go. This could be tough. She's kind of sick of people right now. Let's try that again. I can't say I blame her, but then again...
I greet you as a friend.
Do you? I guess at 61 you kind of do, but you are yelling at me. Look, I'm the one who almost got assassinated, so calm down. I should slap you. Well, I never. Okay, we're doing better there. Doing better. Hey, 76 out of 100. Let's go ahead and save. That's good progress. Let's see if we can do better, though. Nope. Nope. Keep trying. We'll keep trying. 79 out of 100. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And, you know, it's practice. Speechcraft is now 48 out of 100. That's pretty good. We're doing okay on the progress there. Anyway, let's learn those spells. Strong Feather for 178 gold. Dispel for 178 gold. And Belina's Antidote for 35 gold. Cool. That was pretty costly. I mean, Fedar is now down to about 2,700 gold. But I think he'll be okay, considering all this Dark Brotherhood gear that he just happened to find. And there's a whole other set sitting on the floor in Ariel's trade house in Seydanin. We could take the Silt Strider back there, pick all that up, and come sell it here to somebody, if we really wanted to. And you've just got a bunch of potions and stuff. I'm really not interested in that. What training do you offer? Alteration, Mysticism, and Restoration. I like all of those, but I'm not going to take any training right now. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. I'm going to leave those on the ground for now, because we might talk to more people. Tell me about it, yeah.
The indignity of it all.
Yeah, he really should have some clothes. Whatever, it's y'all's problem now. I'm going to leave that corpse there. It's going to rot. It's going to stink. And you're going to have to deal with it. So there. You know, maybe Sharn here can use it for her necromancy that she doesn't practice. How about that? Oh yeah, let's check the journal. 28th of Last Seed, Day 13. Sharngra Musgob assures me she is not a necromancer, and that she cannot teach me any spells. I wonder. Yes, I wonder as well. I don't know. Hello, everyone.
May I help you?
Maybe. I'm Mazzolini Marion, the Breton, guild guide. I provide instantaneous transport between various mages guild halls on Vardenfell. What is your destination? I can also help with local information. Do you need services? Are you looking for some specific place? Or for someone in particular? No, not yet. Tell me about your background. I am Mazzolini Marion, guild guide and apprentice of the Mages Guild. Tell me about your trade. This should be interesting. I'm a guild guide. I can teleport you to various destinations for a modest fee. I was really expecting more than that, but okay. Tell me about those destinations, I guess. I can teleport you instantly from our Mages Guild here in Balmora to the Vivec Mages Guild, or the Aldruin Mages Guild, or the Caldera Mages Guild, or the Sadrith Mora Mages Guild. Mages Guild, Mages Guild. Mages Guild? Mages Guild. Mages Guild. Mages Guild. All right. Well, hey, what do you know about that bet with Galbadir? It doesn't surprise me. All right. Let's skip to the 4. We've heard that, but we haven't heard this. Learn the Mark, Recall, Levitation, and Open spells. Mark and Recall are essential for any long-distance travel. There are plenty of places you can't get to without Levitation, and Treasure does you no good if it's behind a locked door or in a locked chest. That is true. And we've heard that. And we have not heard that. House Indoril and House Drez are the 2 of Morrowind's great houses that have no holdings on Vardenfell. Oh, right. I think we've already talked about great houses with people. Yeah, probably, but let's read it again anyway. Dunmer membership in a great house is a matter of birth and marriage, but imperial colonists may become retainers of a great house or may be adopted into a great house. Yeah, I think we've already read that. But it was short. No harm. Well, what spells do you know? She's got a lot of conjuration stuff. These bound weapons so that you can have your kind of fake Daedric weapon for about a minute. That's what Revere was offering, by the way. They were just enchanted items, so you don't have to cast the spell. And that can be convenient. What else do we have here? Ooh, Soul Trap. I do want that. I do want that. The rest of these... not so much. But I do want Soul Trap, and I want to pay less than 61 gold for it. So... let's become friends. Well, not like that, apparently. 70. Let's get to 80. That's not 80. That's also not 80. Uh-oh. 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 That's going a little too far into negative territory there.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
You don't remember that discussion we just had, do you? Of course you don't. Come on, Fedar. You've got a silver tongue. You can do this. 79. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's save that. Try a little bit more. Oops. Uh-oh. 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 Well, that's not going to happen. Okay, let's just be happy with our 79. We're saving a little money. Not much, but there we go. Soul Trap for 54 gold. And what that does...
Well met. Greetings.
Hi. That is Soul Trap for 60 seconds on touch. So Fedar will find a creature and cast Soul Trap. It'll last for a minute. And in that time, if he kills that creature, if he's got a soul gem in his inventory, an empty one, that can hold the soul of that creature, upon its death, that soul will be transferred into the soul gem. And those filled up soul gems can then be used to recharge rechargeable items like this, for example. Nuchius's Cursed Ring. I don't know why you would recharge this, but you could. Or we could enchant new items, like non-enchanted ones, like we could enchant this Steel Longbow, for example, and make it do something cool using one of these soul gems. Now, these are very small soul gems, so they're not going to be all that helpful. But you got to start somewhere, right? And I think I'd like to wear this other ring. Oh, wait, I'm already wearing one right there. Okay. I was like, I can wear 2 rings. Why aren't I? Well, you are. You're wearing Mentor's ring and just a pretty expensive ring. Good for you. All right. And I'm not going to right now, but I'd like to see what kind of travel you offer. Right. So here we go. We could go to any of these mages guilds for 9 gold apiece. Don't need to right now. So we'll just leave that alone. And you over here, Ajira.
Greetings.
Well, hello to you too. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want to local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach to high places? I don't know. All of the above? Tell me about the bet with Galbadir first. It doesn't surprise me. Really? Well, you don't surprise yourself? I mean, it's you and Galbadir, so what a strange thing to say. Tell me about the local brews. Yes, Ajira sells matza, flin, and sujama. They make you as strong as a kaguti and half as smart. Put hair on your face. You trying to tell Fedar that he needs a longer beard or something? I mean, that's okay. I guess he could do with a longer beard, I don't know. Well, tell me about help in a fight. Ajira sells potions of restore health for when you are bleeding, and potions of restore fatigue when you are weary. Sounds good. What about Telvanni bug musk? Ajira does not like the Telvanni, but even Khajiit like the smell of bug musk. Try some and smell how all the women like you. Oh. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind, I guess. I don't know. And what else do we have here? She can talk about Foyara Mamea. Foyaras are valleys made by lava from Red Mountain. Foyara Mamea is very old, very easily recognized. An old Dwemer bridge crosses the Foyara near Fort Moonmoth. Alright. Well, let's talk about duties then. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. Mushrooms? To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of luminous rusula, violet coprinus, bungler's bane, and hyphafacia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the River Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Your journal has been updated. Why don't you tell me about luminous rusula? Rusula comes from a short, smelly toadstool which is brown on top. What about violet coprinus? Coprinus comes from long-stemmed toadstools which glow blue at night. Alright, what about bungler's bane? Bungler's bane grows on trees and sometimes other things. It looks like the tree has brown shelves. Ajira warns you not to eat bungler's bane. What about hyphafacia? Hyphafacia looks much like bungler's bane and grows like a shelf on trees and other things. Hyphafacia is safe to eat, but make sure it is not bungler's bane. Gotcha. Why don't you tell me about the River Odai? The Odai is the river here in Balmora. Goes right through middle of town. It sure does. What kind of bartering could we do with you? There's a lot of miscellanea. Looks like alchemy and stuff. It makes sense. That's why she wants Fedar to go collect alchemical ingredients for her. That's cool. What kind of training do you offer? Enchant, conjuration, and alchemy. These are all things that Fedar is not very good at, and that would be helpful to have training in, because these are pretty difficult to level otherwise. Conjuration, maybe not so much. That you could just do repetitive, like bound dagger over and over and over again. But anyway, okay, good to know. Check the journal because it's been added to 28th of last seed, day 13. Ajira asked me to bring her samples of 4 types of mushrooms: luminous rusula, violet coprinus, bungler's bane, and hyphafacia. They may be found in the swamps of the Bitter Coast. I can get there by following the River Odai south of Balmora until I see a wooden bridge. After I pass the bridge, I should look for a way over the hills to the west. Alright. Cool. And I think with that, Fedar has spoken with all of his new guildmates here in the Mages Guild. What's this book? The House of Troubles. No skill point. Okay. Well, we'll read that later. Bye. Thanks for the help, everybody. Not. Terrible. You let an assassin waltz right in here.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
I want you to pay closer attention to that door there, okay? Someone wearing Dark Brotherhood armor just waltzed right in. Yeah, well. Can't really get on people's cases about that, can we? I want to sell.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, well, I want to sell some pretty neat stuff to you, if you're interested. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I left the contraband on the ground in there. But, you know, that's... We need to go get it. We need to go get it. Let's go get the stuff. The stuff. I don't want to leave the stuff in there.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I need my stuff. I don't want you guys having a party without me. You've got Ajira back there. Man, she'll probably go straight for the moon sugar. I'm surprised it's still here. Come back and she's just rolling around on the ground like a cat with catnip. Sweet moon sugar. No, sir.
Is there something I can do for you?
Just watch the door, and if somebody in Dark Brotherhood armor comes... Well, anyway. So...
Well, what is this about?
This is about some fantastic armor. I'd like to make a deal with you. But first... We need to be friends. That's, not how to do it. Neither is that. There we go. Keep going. 79. Ooh. I don't want to be greedy, but... Come on. Oh, wow. 89. We are best buds with Meldor here. And if you like me now... I'd like to buy some armor's hammers. We probably need, like... I don't know. Let's get 6. And you're going to give me a huge discount on those. Because we are such good friends. Wow, no kidding. Okay. So let's repair all of it. The stuff we're wearing, the stuff we picked up. Just fix stuff. As one does. Here we go, bangity bangity. Wow, that was pretty much perfect right there. How many do we have left? 2. They're pretty heavy, but I'm sure we'll be using them soon. How is armor looking anyway? 43 out of 100. Really a long way to go. That's unfortunate, but oh well. So, Meldor, what would you say if I offered you this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this? You'd give me quite a bit for that. Almost all the gold you have. I think I'll take one of these back and see if we can pull this off. Let's find out. Your mercantile skill increased to 27. Well, of course it did. That was an excellent trade. And oh, Meldor, look at you. Oh, Meldor. You want the whole set, don't you? Yeah, I don't blame you. Tell you what. You get some more gold, okay? You do some more trading with some folks, and I will come back, and I will give you the cuirass and the right gauntlet, okay? Can you do that for me? Sounds good. Okay, well... So Fedar has finished his business in the Mages Guild. Actually, there is one last thing to do there.
How are you?
Well, I heard a funny thing. I heard about a bet.
Have you been helping Ajira with the bet? Go ahead. I have many tricks of my own.
Even you and Ajira together can't stop me from winning. How did I get dragged into this? Whatever. Bye. Oh, look at that sun. Ouchie. Right. Well, Fedar will continue exploring the commercial district of Balmora in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.